This book is called One Green Apple. It was written by Eve Bunting, and the illustrations were painted by Ted Lewin. Ted Lewin lives in Brooklyn, New York. This is his website, tedlewin.com, where you can see he's done many books, 50 or so, that are wonderfully different and all worth looking for. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see a beautiful painting done by Ted Lewin, and on the right, you see the happy-looking face of Eve Bunting. She's originally from Northern Ireland. She lives in Pasadena, California now, and she's done 200 books, young learners. Here's a link that you can look for. That's one section of a long interview that she did, so you can hear her voice and hear her talking about books that heal the world. Worth looking for. Writers and illustrators get to dedicate their books to people. Eve Bunting's dedication is right here. She says, once again, for Diana and her apple cider kids. Thank you. So Eve must have known maybe a teacher who let her know about a field trip or took her on a field trip. We don't know for sure, but Eve gives us a clue. Ted Lewin, this is his dedication. He says, thanks to Wicklow Orchards, special thanks to Samar Mahdi, my Farah. So I think Samar Mahdi might have been the model and maybe a friend of Ted's who shows up as one of the characters in his paintings. And when he went to paint an orchard, maybe he went to Wicklow Orchards. When you get to be a writer, you can pick the dedication that you want for your book. This is my second day in the new school in the new country. There are to be no lessons today because we are going somewhere. Other days will not be like this one. Tomorrow I will go again to the class where I will learn to speak English. Mothers drive us to the start of an orchard where a hay wagon is waiting. We climb on and lean against the bundles of hay. The wagon is pulled by a tractor, and we jolt along. I think it odd to have boys and girls sit together. It was not like this in my village. The students know each other, but they don't know me, and I don't know them. I can't understand them when they speak and do them. Some are friendly, but some look at me coldly and smile cruel smiles. I hear my country mentioned, not fondly. I would prefer to go home. My father has explained to me that we are not always liked here. Our home country and our new one have had difficulties, he says, but it will be good for us here in time. How much time, I wonder? I am different too in other ways. My jeans look like theirs, but my dupatta covers my head and shoulders. I have not seen anyone else wearing a dupatta, though all the girls and women in my home country do. The girl who sits next to me smiles and points to her. Anna, she says. She points to me. Farah. I nod and say, Farah, which is my name. Then I look across the field where cows graze. I am tight inside myself. 3 dogs come and run in front of us. I think they belong here and know the way. I once had a dog called Hadis. We stop at a place where apple trees bunch together I find out we are to pick the fruit. Old apples have fallen on the grass. The 3 dogs are eating them. Their crunches sound like Haddis's. Our teacher gathers us around her. She talks to the class. Then she looks at me in a kind way. 1, she says. She touches an apple, then picks it. 1, she says again. I am to take only 1, as the other students have done. I nod. I want to say, I understand. It's not that I am stupid. It is just that I am lost in this new place. But I don't know how to tell her. I pull away from the rest. Beside me is a tree, shorter than the others, that does not seem to belong. It is small and alone, like me. A few hard green apples hang from its branches. I twist one off. It fits perfectly in my hand. We hold our apples and run and slide down a hill. The dogs race ahead. Their ears blow backward, inside out, pink and shiny. At the bottom of the hill is a little crooked house made of wood. I wonder if a cow lives in it, or a goat. Perhaps it is the home of a shepherd. In the house is a wooden machine with a metal handle. I see no cow, or goat, or shepherd. The house is here for some other reason. Our teacher lines us up. One by one, we plop our apples into the machine. I will be last to drop my small green one. My teacher seems about to speak. Then she shrugs and smiles. A boy shouts, "Hey!" He moves toward me, as if to stop me from putting in my little green apple. But he is too late. It has already gone. There are blades inside the machine that chop the apples. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. The students begin to push on the handle that presses the chopped up apples. The skin and the pulp stay in the bag while the juice flows through. I hang back, not sure if I should be with the others. Pushing the handle must be hard. They lean against it and grunt. I am strong. I can help. I take a step toward them. Anna calls and waves to me to come beside her. A boy makes a place for me on the handle between them. I am pleased. We push and push. Oh, it is hard. But we are working together and we can do it. The juice drips down. Drip, drip, drip. Our teacher has brought paper cups. We line up again, fill them, and drink. We lick our lips. I think I taste my special apple. Apple cider, Anna says. That must be what we are drinking. I say the word inside myself where it can't be heard. Apple. The other word is too difficult. Our teacher is speaking. She is holding out a bag for our cups and making signs that we must get ready to leave. Anna sits next to me in the wagon as we ride back. There is a boy on my other side. "Jim," he says, and points at himself. I nod. "Jim," I say silently. Hay tickles my arms and makes Anna sneeze. It smells of dry sunshine. Jim pats his stomach, and a belch jumps from his throat. Everyone laughs. I do too. Laughs sound the same as at home, just the same. So do sneezes, and belches, and lots of things. It is the words that are strange. But soon I will know their words. I will blend with the others, the way my apple blended with the cider. I take a deep breath. Apple, I say. And it claps. I smile and smile and smile. It is my first outside myself word. There will be more. The end. This has been a book about Farah's second day at school, taking a field trip to an apple orchard in a new country for her, and the book is One Green Apple. It was written by Bunting, and the illustrations were painted by Lewin.